Hi, I'm Karen Montgomery and I'd like to show you the 45-degree half-square triangle ruler from Creative Grids. This ruler is designed to cut any size half-square triangle all the way up to an 8-inch finished. The ruler itself is 8.5 inches. The lines are marked in both black and white in 1/4 and 1/2 and 3/4 inch increments. You can use the ruler on strips that are 1/2 inch larger than your desired finished size. So for this particular project, what I've done is I've used a 4.5 inch strip for a finished 4-inch half-square triangle. The first thing that I want to do is line up my 4.5 inch line along the bottom and trim off this edge so that I've gotten rid of my salvages. Now I'm going to line this up, take my rotary cutter, and trim. The strips that I'm cutting, I've already taken my 2 fabrics and put them right sides together so that when I've cut them, they're ready to sew. Now I'm going to turn this around 180 degrees and line it up so that the angle cut is lined up along this side, my 4.5 inch line there, and you notice we have a blunt tip on the top so that we can work with an even size triangle or square to cut our triangles. So when I make my second cut, I'm back to square. The next cut would be done this direction. So I can cut the entire strip just turning my ruler back and forth. Now when I sit down to sew, for this particular triangle, we're going to be sewing along the long side. And I'm going to take the triangle and put the tips in underneath my feed dogs first, rather than the blunt tip. The reason for that is that gives my feed dog something to grab onto to pull it through. And then when I've stitched it together and opened it up, I'll have a perfect half-square triangle. This ruler can be used with any half-square triangle in any book or pattern that you already own, as long as your size is within the 8-inch range. Also, this ruler has an MS tag, along with all the other Creative Grid rulers. If you click on this tag, it will take you back to the Creative Grid site where you can view the videos for any of the Creative Grid rulers.